The Story of the Snake and the Saw. One day, a snake slithered into a carpenter's shop looking for something to eat. It looked around, hoping to find a tasty meal. Suddenly, as the snake crossed over a saw on the ground, it accidentally got a cut from the saw teeth. The snake felt a sharp pain and believed the saw had attacked it, filling it with anger. Enraged, the snake immediately turned around and bit the saw hard. However, the saw was not harmed at all, while the snake ended up hurting its own mouth. This made the snake even angrier. The snake didn't understand what had happened and felt it must teach the saw a lesson. So, with red eyes, it coiled tightly around the saw, trying to squeeze it to death. The snake used all its strength to try to crush the saw, but the saw remained unharmed. Instead, the saw's teeth cut deeper into the snake's body. The snake's anger caused it to lose all reason, ignoring the growing pain. In the end, the snake used up all its strength and could no longer move. It slowly lowered its head and closed its eyes. The snake never understood that what killed it was not the saw, but its own uncontrolled emotions. In another place, a little boy was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get the toy he wanted. His parents watched him, recalling the story of the snake and the saw. The mother squatted down and said softly to the child, "Let me tell you a story. It's about a snake and a saw." The little boy stopped crying and listened curiously. The mother continued, "This snake accidentally got cut by the saw and became very angry, thinking the saw had attacked it. So it bit the saw hard, but ended up hurting itself without achieving anything. It wouldn't give up, coiling around the saw until it exhausted itself to death. It never understood that what truly hurt it was not the saw, but its own anger." The mother gently says, "Sometimes our emotions are like that snake. The angrier we get, the more we hurt ourselves, not others." The little boy thinks for a moment and then says, "Mom, I understand now. I shouldn't get angry over small things. I'll try to control my emotions better." The parents smile and hug the little boy, saying, "That's our good boy." Learning to control your emotions and calmly solve problems is what growing up is all about. Later, the little boy saw the toy he liked again. This time, he took a deep breath and decided not to cry. He smiled and chose a different toy. His parents watched him and smiled with relief. The saw still lies quietly on the workshop floor, and everything is so peaceful. This story teaches us that no matter what happens, staying calm and rational is the key to solving problems. Children, we need to learn to manage our emotions and stay calm in difficult situations. Don't let anger control your actions. Be a child who is emotionally stable, bringing happiness to yourself and those around you. This story teaches us: 1. If you are right, there is no need to get angry. 2. If you are wrong, you have no right to get angry. 3. If others are right, you have no reason to get angry. 4. If others are wrong, getting angry will only make things worse and cause you more harm. Losing your temper is a sign of weakness, while controlling your emotions is a sign of strength. We must learn to maintain stable emotions. Getting angry is not the best way to solve problems. At any time, we should not become slaves to our emotions. By managing your emotions well, you become graceful. By controlling your mindset, you become a successful emotion manager. Let's learn together to be emotionally stable and wise people.